What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy Hog. Yes. I'd like to welcome everybody to another motherfucking episode of Y'all Can't Handle the Truth with your boy Hog 400. You know what I'm talking about? Another raw, uncut, uncensored, unfiltered motherfucking look into the world of the Dallas Cowboys and the rest of the NFL. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If y'all don't mind, please take a second down low. Comment, like, share, subscribe, please, and fuck with your boy, man. Y'all can't handle the truth, man. Hey, that's some X-Men for y'all motherfucking ass. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta put it up. You already know, like I said, I told y'all last week, don't get it twisted. I'll wreck this motherfucker. Y'all heard your boy. I'll wreck this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up, man. Anyway, man, what's going down, baby? Once again, I just want to welcome everybody to another episode of Y'all Can't Handle the Truth with your boy, Hog 400. Y'all know what it is, man. Another exciting Week 2 NFL look into the world of the boys, the world of the NFL. And a little bit, today I got a little bit something special, man. I want to touch on something. At the beginning of the show, I'm going to touch on something that has nothing to do with the boys or the NFL, but it does have to do with the NFL legend. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Prime time, baby. But anyway, like I said, man, if y'all don't mind, take a second, comment down below, like, share, subscribe. Fuck with your boy, man. Tell me what y'all think. Shoot some questions at me. You know, and shit, if I can get at you, I'll get at you. We definitely going to do something live, man. I'm going to keep this shit rolling, see what's going down. Again, I don't know how this shit going to play out, but fuck with your boy. Now, again, before I touch on anything Cowboys related, NFL related, like I said, I do want to touch on this prime time situation up there in Boulder, Colorado. Again, I've been wanting to touch on this for the past week, or since last week, episode 1, and I just wanted to go ahead and wait and see how this past week played out. Of course, the world knows head coach Colorado State got on some bullshit and tried to shade Prime, you know, talking about his hat and glasses and all that, and which is cool, whatever, man. It happens, you know, hate happens. But I just wanted to go ahead, like I said, man, I wanted to touch on that. I'm going to get to that here in a couple minutes, man. But I just want to say this, okay? I do not understand the hate and criticism that Coach Prime receives. Prime doesn't do a motherfucking thing to nobody. Prime's confidence and swag and, you know, charisma, his aura, everything about Prime that he is right now and is doing right now, he's been doing that shit since he was probably 5 years motherfucking old. I know he's been doing it as long as the world's known Prime. The world don't know Prime any other way than what you see right now. I was just watching the 60 Minutes interview not too long ago, and I sat here and I was watching it, and there was a part where I knew when I seen it, I'm like, man, you goddamn right, that's Prime. That's what he does, you know? And they ask him who's the best coach in college football, if he thinks he's the best coach in college football. And he says, you know, quote, give me a mirror so I can look at him. And then he went on to show love to Nick Saban and all that. But at the same time, he never took back the fact that he feels he is the best football coach in Colorado. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with having confidence? Especially when you know you can back that shit up. And when it comes to Coach Prime, what's wrong with that when he knows he can back that shit up? And time and time and time and time again, that motherfucker has proven all y'all motherfucking haters wrong. Since he was a child. You don't know Prime. We don't know Prime any other motherfucking way. That's who the fuck he is. He's confident. Because he has the right to be confident. This is a Hall of Famer we're talking about. Two-sport athlete who played at the highest level. Could have played basketball. 2, 3-time All-State in high school. Could have went on somewhere and played basketball. This is just who he is. And I just want to say apologize about calling Coach Prime a motherfucker. Apologize, Coach Prime. You ain't no motherfucker. You the truth. You cold. And just because he has the audacity to tell y'all he's cold, y'all motherfuckers want to crucify him. He's proven it time and time and time and time again, just like he's proven it this year in Colorado. 3-0. A 1-11 squad last year to 3-0 to start off the following year with a whole new coaching staff, a whole new roster of motherfucking players. But y'all got Prime fucked up. He does this shit. He's cold like that. I wasn't expecting anything different. Anything this man touches is blessed. It's blessed. Again, he's proven it time and time and time and time again. Y'all need to leave this man alone, man. He don't do shit to nobody. He's a God-fearing man. He loves these kids. He's guiding them in the right direction. Some of us out here have at some point in our life, we might come across somebody that we're able to mentor and guide and point them in the right direction. You know, we might come across that at one point in our life. One person, maybe two, that we're able to guide, and we're proud to say, man, I had a part of that person's life and how they turned out, because I know that I meant well by all the advice I've given this kid, and they took it to heart, they applied it, and they've succeeded. We've all had, or at some point will have, somebody to mentor and guide at some point. And most of y'all I don't have kids, so most of y'all have, y'all might have kids that it's the same thing. Now the difference with that in Prime is he is doing this shit on a daily basis to a roster of 100+ kids. He is being an inspiration, a motivator, a guide, a leader. He's got 100+ kids looking up to him that he is guiding and leading into the right direction on a daily basis, and will continue to do so for the remainder of his career. And just because he's got the confidence to sit here and tell you that he knows that he makes an impact, he does. He makes an impact. He's always made an impact every motherfucking way. Excuse me. He's always made an impact. You know? It just really frosts my motherfucking cookies how this man gets hated on so motherfucking much. He don't do shit to nobody again, man. He don't do a motherfucking thing. You see, they leaned on these motherfuckers on Colorado. Well, they didn't lean on them, but it was Colorado State came to play. Hey, big ups, no doubt. But y'all were going to lose that game. It was meant to be. It was written already. God wrote it. Dion knew that. Prime knew that. Prime knew that. But even in the midst of all the bullshit that went down with the glasses and the hat and all that and the motherfuckers talking shit, you know, even in the midst of all that bullshit, what did Prime say? I love that man. I want him to do well. This is what he does. You name me a motherfucking time that you've ever seen Prime talk shit or talk down on anybody. Or throw side shade, subliminal bullshit, subliminal shots. He's a truth speaker. That's how I relate to him. Because y'all can't handle the truth. That's how I relate to him. He's a truth speaker. Just because they say, the quote is, no one is hated more than he who speaks the truth. You don't find any lies in what he's talking about. You don't find no lies. He's keeping it honest, straight up, 100% truthful with the media, with the kids that he coaches, with the coaches that are under him, with his kids. Why crucify him for it? Y'all got the game fucked up. Y'all got Prime fucked up. And I'm not going to motherfucking have it, goddammit. You know what I mean? Now, I'm going to tell you this. The bullshit that happened last week is an example of the hate that this man gets for no reason, right? And it's cool. If a man hates another motherfucking man, that's cool. Hey, go ahead, hate, do your thing. Whatever. But as far as the game being played on the field, man, I'm going to tell you this. There ain't no motherfucking way you're going to sit here and tell me that that head coach did not encourage his kids to hurt, to play dirty, to play grimy. There's not a doubt in my motherfucking mind. Anybody who says any different, hey, man, y'all are just some real pieces of shit because it was blatant. It was blatant. And that's a real piece of shit move. Straight up. To sit here and put them kids in that situation to sit there and, now I get it. These kids have a mind of their own, so they can choose to get on some bullshit or not. And that one kid did. He definitely got on some bullshit. Late hit, Travis Hunter, 15 yards. Travis Hunter is out for the next 3 to 4 weeks with the lacerated liver, I believe is what it is. For the next 3 to 4 weeks, he's out with a lacerated liver, right? Next week, I believe it's Oregon, and then the following week, USC, if I'm not mistaken. Travis Hunter's not going to be able to play those games. Huge games, nationally televised, great big games. Huge, shit on the line. And he ain't going to be able to play those games. Why? Because that kid who like I said, I guarantee you the coach encouraged this. Like Shannon Sharp says, either you coach it or you condone it. Either way, you're a piece of shit, coach. And you did that shit. And any other coach who coaches it or condones it, y'all are some pieces of shit. And y'all don't deserve to be in the sport. 100%. Travis Hunter ain't do a motherfucking thing to nobody. Everybody's talking shit. Everybody talks shit. That's what it is. When in the game of football, that's what it is. You talk shit before the game, after the game, when you're on the motherfucking field, but you don't sit here and get on no bullshit. Late hit. It was blatant as soon as I seen it. And then to rack up as many personal foul penalties as Colorado State did, all night they were on that bullshit. All night. Those motherfuckers there, man, I'm telling you. All night they were on that bullshit. You either coach it or condone it, and y'all some pieces of shit for that. For real. Bounty, I heard Bounty. I heard some shit about Bounty going on. I believe it, especially with the way this money's flowing through these college football programs now. Man, Colorado State should be thanking Prime for the motherfucking coverage they received this past week. They probably received more coverage in this past week than they will all motherfucking season combined because of Coach Prime. Y'all welcome, Colorado State. Y'all welcome. Some bullshit, man. I'm telling you. But what them boys still do have, though, that boy Shador. Ooh, that boy Shador is a motherfucking. That some bitch is cold. Truth. Brady mode. That boy said Brady mode. I'm going to tell you this. I've been watching Shador the past 3 weeks, man. I've been watching him play. And before I heard that he was working out with Tom Brady, I sat here and watched Shador play and how he plays and how he manipulates the pocket and how he's looking downfield for the plays. He don't look to run. How the shit that impresses me most, and I saw him do it, I believe it was week 1 against TCU, and then I saw him do it here this past week. Okay? 2 touchdown passes. He steps up, I think it was third quarter, or actually it was in the fourth quarter, one of the touchdowns to tie it here against Colorado State. He snapped the ball, got a little pressure. He had to step up in the pocket, and he's running towards the line of scrimmage. As soon as he sees a receiver open, he stops, adjusts his hips, stands, squares up, fires it, 6 points. I seen him do that week 1. And then I seen him do it again against Colorado State. After I found out he worked with Tom, he's working with Tom, Sir Tom, like I like to call him, the GOAT. I was like, oh, yeah, this boy's working with Tom for sure. This boy is working with Tom. This boy's mechanics are flawless. Flawless. I'm telling you, this boy stepped up in the pocket, seen the receiver stop, squared up, dropped the motherfucking dime. 6 points, we out the motherfucking door. Shador, you cold, baby. I see you, man. Keep doing your thing. Colorado, keep doing your thing. Prime, keep doing your thing, man. I know you don't give a fuck, but I'm going to go ahead and say what you want to say. All right? They can't handle the truth. Y'all can't handle the truth out there. Y'all motherfucking haters. So I'm going to say what you can't say, Prime, but want to say. Fuck all y'all haters. Keep hating. It's fuel. It's fuel. Prime been doing this shit since motherfucking 10 years old. Y'all ain't doing nothing but adding fuel. This boy, like I said, anything he touches is blessed. He's cold. Fuck all y'all haters. Keep watching. Keep watching. Y'all might be watching in hopes to see him fail. Oh, man. I was talking to my nephew not too long ago. It's like, man, what the fuck is the point? Why do so many people want to see this man fail? He don't do shit to nobody. So y'all can keep watching, tuning in to see him fail. And the rest of the season, he's 3-0 right now. Come on, man. To go undefeated would be miraculous. I wouldn't put it past Prime. I sure wouldn't put it past Prime. But it's definitely not realistic in Prime's first year. But I believe. But should it not happen, all y'all motherfuckers out there going to want to crucify him immediately as soon as he gets a loss. If he gets a loss, I know y'all are hoping and wishing and waiting for it. Y'all going to be sitting here hooting and hollering and doing all y'all's motherfucking bullshit. Man, this year 1, Prime ain't going nowhere. I need to remember that, understand that. Prime ain't going to motherfucking place. He is who the fuck he is. And he's always been that, and he's always going to be that. I tell people all the fucking time, if you see a person who's a good-hearted person, and they're a good-hearted person from the time they were born, and they're a good-hearted person in their teens, they're a good-hearted person in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and so on, they're always going to be a good-hearted person. Same for pieces of shit. Pieces of shit when you're 10, you're going to be a piece of shit when you're 20, you're a piece of shit when you're 30, so on and so forth. You're always going to be a piece of shit. Prime, that motherfucker has always been cold. He's always shown y'all he's cold. He's been cold, still cold, gonna be cold. It just is what it is. Y'all just have to accept it, man. Quit hating on this man. Leave this man alone. He don't do shit to nobody. Respect, Prime. Keep doing you, baby. I see you. I know you ain't tripping, man. I know you ain't studying these haters, man. I know how you rock. Truth hurts to a lot of these folks. But they gonna learn, goddammit. They gonna learn. Shout out Colorado Buffaloes. Y'all keep doing y'all's thing, baby. Straight up. Fuck the world. A&M gonna continue to do their thing. Giga Maggies. Y'all know what it is. And of course, y'all know the boys gonna do their motherfucking thing. Straight the motherfuck up. God damn it. Hey, let me go ahead real quick. I know y'all see this Romo jersey. I'm not particularly a Tony Romo fan. Although I respected the game. He was cold. We could have won the Super Bowl with him had we had a defense like we do this year. We're going to get to that. But I respect the game. This was actually my sister's jersey. Just lost my sister a few months ago. Battled with cancer. She fought. She was a soldier like a motherfucker, man. Big Cowboys fan. Every Sunday, Monday, Thursday, anytime they played, man, she was tuned in. She knew what the fuck was going on. I miss you, sis. I love you. Miss you dearly. And but yeah, this was her jersey. So I decided to rock it today, baby. R.I.P. Priscilla. I love you, sis. R.I.P. Daddy. But yeah, man, defense. Like I said last week, baby, number one defense in the motherfucking league. And I get it. I understand. Now everybody want to start talking Super Bowl this, Super Bowl that, Super Bowl favorites. Now they see that the shit is real. And of course it's real. Of course it's real. It's always been real. But the fact is, the defense is so much better than it was last year. Right? But the key component is that old Dak's back, baby. That old Dak's back, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Any true fan who keeps it 100, keeps it real, knows this is Dak. What we've been seeing the past 2 weeks, this is what Dak is and who he's always motherfucking been. Straight up. Last year was a bullshit year. It was an off year. It was a shitty year. Not to mention, I believe he did hurt his thumb. Not putting excuses on it. He decided to play. You're supposed to produce. But he did fuck up his thumb at the beginning of the year. 100%. Still played. Had the shittiest year of his career. But that's not who the fuck Dak was. Or that's not who Dak is. Or has ever been. History shows that what you're seeing this year, these past 2 games, that's Dak, baby. 100%. And I am so happy. Because this is it, baby. I'm telling you. I mentioned it last week. I've been saying it for years. No team could win a Super Bowl without a defense. No team could win the Super. Now, again, I just stated last year we had a defense to get us to the Super Bowl. We did do that. We did have that. They did their motherfucking job. Dak fucked up. Dak fucked off. Shitty motherfucking year. It is what the fuck it is. Right? Cool. But this year, as long as Dak keeps playing like he plays, not like he played last year because that wasn't him. Like he knows how to play and how he's always played, Dak is the motherfucking truth. We're going to the Super Bowl. 100%. 100%. In Vegas. But I've always said in order for a team to win the Super Bowl, we have to have a top 10 defense is what I said. At least a top 10 defense. And a more than capable offense. Now, Dak has been he's proven to show that he can do everything. He can throw for 4,500 yards, 40 touchdowns, 35, 40 touchdowns, 8 picks. He can do that. Or if you need him to have a year like he did his rookie year, right? When he took Tony Romo's motherfucking job, he could do that too. Rookie of the Year candidate, MVP candidate, reeled off 13 wins as a rookie. He didn't light up the scoreboards, but you know what he did do? He won football games, is what he's always done. Fast forward to the past 2, 3, 4 years, dropping dimes all over the field. He could do that too. Aside from last year, he was throwing 4,500 yards, 35, 40 touchdowns, 7, 8 picks. Top 5 quarterback in the league every year, aside from last year. So he can do what he needs to do. You know? Now, this past game, this is what I heard this past game. This is what I was hearing this past game. All right? Excuse me. There was 3 trips into the red zone. Dak had 2 touchdowns, excuse me. Dak had 2 touchdowns, right? 3 more times we got into the red zone. Actually, we got inside the 10 3 more times. The rest of the game, which all resulted into field goals. The 3 times we got inside the 10, inside the red zone, inside the 10, we came out with 3 field goals, right? And, of course, Dak's going to get the blame. He's the quarterback. Why isn't Dak throwing touchdowns? Why aren't we scoring touchdowns when we're inside the 10? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Dak sucks. Dak ain't worth the fuck. Dak ain't worth the fuck. Really? Well, there's a fact. Here's a fact that I want to speak about. Right? Last year, or during this off season. Well, let me just say this. Let me take it back to the past 2 years, because the past 2 years, this is what it's led to what we got going on this year. Tony Pollard is what happened. Okay? Now, I get it. Trust me. I know he's cold. He's always been cold. Fast, quick, hands, speed, hit the hole. He's good. Very good. I wouldn't say great, but he's a very good running back. And he was a very amazing, spectacular compliment to Zeke. Right? But since everybody wants to say, well, Tony Pollard, he balled this last. He's been balling. He's been taking care of his business. No doubt. But when we get inside the 10, he's not that back. He's not that back. If you go back and look at the film of this past game, those 3 trips inside the 10, okay? Let's say, I don't know exactly how many plays, but let's say at least 9 plays. That's three downs, and then a 4th down, let's say 2. So let's say 9 plays, right? That led to field goals. Out of those 9 plays inside the 10, the Cowboys, Mike McCarthy, ran the ball. Mike McCarthy's the coach now. He's doing amazing. But if go back and look at the film, he tried to run the ball in once we got inside the 10. And the problem is we do not have a running back who can make those runs. Tony Pollard is not that guy. That is why Zeke scored, 12, 13 touchdowns last year? Because that was the compliment. You have Zeke. He's the bruiser. He's the power back. He's the motherfucker that's going to get you in the end zone when you're inside the 10 if you're trying to run between the tackles. That's Zeke's job. If you're trying to do a motherfucking sweep, a motion sweep, a fucking toss to the outside, or a fucking swing pass to the outside, that's Tony Pollard's job. That's Tony Pollard's job. But not when you're running in between the tackles inside the fucking 10. He's not built for that. That's Zeke. But, of course, Dak's getting the criticism because we can convert those trips inside the 10 into touchdowns. How's that Dak's fault when the play calls are 6 out of 9 or 7 out of 9 run to pass ratio? Run to pass. 6-2 or 7-2, 6-3. How is that Dak's fault? I guarantee you give Dak 3 throws or 3 plays inside the 10. Either he's throwing it or running it. He's going to get in the end zone. 100%. But when you got a back like Tony Pollard and trying to smash mouth it in between the tackles from the 6 or 7, it's not happening. But you can't blame Dak for that shit. Y'all are tripping. Y'all motherfuckers who want to blame Dak for that shit, y'all know y'all full of shit. Y'all just some motherfucking straight haters. That's all it's true. It's just, if it's not truth, then what the fuck am I doing here? God damn it. It's truth. Facts. These are facts. Look at the numbers. Zeke, 12, 13, 14 touchdowns last year. Killed the game. Averaged almost, 3.9, 4 yards a carry. How is that? I understand the contract and I understand all that bullshit. I get it. It's a money thing, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. But at the same time, we lost a crucial fucking piece to our offense. Imagine if we had Zeke or someone like Zeke to run in between the tackles like that. Tony Pollard's not that guy. He's a swing pass guy. He's a toss guy. He's a fucking motion sweep guy. He's an outside guy. He bends a corner and he's gone. You let him run some routes, he's gone. That's cool. You can't leave a talent like that on the sideline. He has to play. So I understand why he was playing. But you can't blame Dak for not scoring any touchdowns inside the 10 when we're trying to run the ball most of the goddamn time with Tony Pollard. It's just not realistic. Y'all are just full of shit. But one thing's for certain, though. The Dallas Cowboys are the best team in the NFL after 2 weeks. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I hear the arguments. I'm seeing the debates. I'm reading the debates. I'm seeing the debates. And there's a particular LaShawn McCoy. Man, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, partner. You the biggest hater of them all. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, goddammit. You need to see more. You need to see more. James Jones, I feel you, baby. You exactly right. Why the fuck do we need to push? Why does Dak have to throw for 400 yards and 4 fucking touchdowns if we have a defense that is shutting motherfuckers out? 70-10 in 2 games? What the fuck do we need Dak to do? He's capable of it. I told y'all that earlier. Numbers don't lie. Go to the history. He's fully capable of fucking throwing the ball all over the yard, but you want to take last year's fucking shitty-ass season that he had and say that's who he is. That's not who the fuck he is. The previous 5, 6, 7 years, that's who the fuck Dak is. The motherfucker who's in top 5 touchdown to interception ratio, who's in top 5 completion percentage, who's in top 5 wins, who's in top 5 in most, top 5 to 10 shit, I say top 5 to 8 in most statistical categories, passing statistical categories, including wins. So you're full of shit, LaShawn. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, partner. You keep asking for more and you want to see more. No, the Cowboys are the best team in the motherfucking league. There's no doubt about it. Dak don't need to do that. If the Cowboys get in a position to have to do that, to where Dak has to do that, he's more than motherfucking capable. He showed it. He showed it. Again, they ain't a Super Bowl team, and 99% of the Super Bowl winning teams have had a top 10 defense. 100%. That's a 100% fact. Fact check it. Tell me if I'm lying. I am not lying. I've already fact checked it. So Dak don't need to motherfucker sit here and do all that outrageous shit. We're cool. Just don't turn the ball over, which he's fully capable of doing, he's been the best in the league at that, aside from last year. He's been the top 5 in the league at protecting that football, except for last year. And y'all just want to use that and take that for who he is. That ain't who the fuck he is. So, yes, the Dallas Cowboys are the number 1 team in the motherfucking league as of right now. Offense, defense, special teams. Kicker just motherfucking went off and fucking scored me a goddamn close to 20 points on my motherfucking fantasy squad. So I know he balled. I know that motherfucker balled. So, yes, special teams as well, goddammit. Straight the fuck up. No doubt, number 1 team in the motherfucking league. I'm looking at their schedule. Arizona, mashing them. Patriots, mashing them. San Fran's going to be a tough game. No doubt. I ain't saying that fucking they're so much better than the rest of the motherfucking league, but they are that motherfucking squad. What do they say? That he's him, that's him, he's him? They are them. The Cowboys are them. God damn it. They are them. 100%. So y'all can keep talking all that bullshit, Shady, and anybody that agrees with your motherfucking ass. Y'all can keep talking all that bullshit, man. But fact is, Dak ain't turned the ball over in 2 games. Hasn't had to fucking play, hasn't had to keep the team afloat. These past 5-6 years, up until last year, the previous 3 to 4 years, Dak is the reason why the Cowboys were relevant. Until we got this defense, there was only one reason why the Cowboys were relevant and they continued to win until they got this defense, and that reason is Dak and his prolific play during those years. Prolific. Research it. Check it out. I ain't lying. I ain't bullshitting. This is what the fuck it is. This is the truth. Like it or not, the boys is here, baby. This is it. This is going down. They is them. They is them. This week coming up, who they got? The Cards. Man, come on, man. Y'all know that's going to be a motherfucking romp. Who they got? Josh Dobbs, quarterback. I mean, they all right. They all right. Kyler out of there. Marquise Hollywood Brown. James Conner. Zach Ertz. Buda Baker. I mean, they all right. But they ain't on that level. They ain't on this level. They ain't on this level. I'm calling it right now, goddammit. I'm calling it right motherfucking now. Cowboys. 35-6. I'm going to go ahead and say 35-6 Cowboys this week over Arizona. Unless Arizona, they showed me a little something this past week. I see y'all. Come on, man. Cowboys are a whole. Everybody who was watching these boys, y'all, anybody that's going to keep it 100, keep it 1,000, y'all see the difference in this squad than any other Cowboy squad that y'all have ever seen. After 2 games, if y'all are watching what I'm watching, y'all see the difference in this squad and how much better it is than previous squads and how much better it is than 99% of the NFL. I would say 100. I don't see anybody else. And trust me, I'm watching it all. I don't see nobody else. San Fran's close. Everybody in the AFC is really on some bullshit right now. Fucking Buffalo's, Miami. I'm going to tell you this. The Dolphins might motherfucking, y'all boys better watch out for that boy Tua and Waddle and Tyreek, and that defense is nothing to play with, man. Them boys is coming. Them boys is nice. They're probably the best in the AFC right now in my eyes because Kansas City looks like shit. Buffalo looks like shit. Baltimore, I guess they all right. Cincinnati looks like shit. AFC, If anybody, I was going to compare anybody, it'd be the 49ers, but just because of the simple fact that Brock Purdy, Mike Shanahan always has them 49ers ready to play, and I respect the fuck out of, Kyle Shanahan. I respect the fuck out of his motherfucking coaching style and how he does shit, man, his schemes, offense and defense, man, that defense, they nice. They nice. I respect that. I respect them boys. But not this year, baby. No. Y'all are good. Y'all are good, but the boys are so much better. So much better. So much better. It's going to be easy. It's going to be like back in the 90s when we couldn't get over that hump. We couldn't get over that hump, that NFC championship hump. We couldn't get over it back in the 90s till once we got over it, mashed them boys. Mashed them boys. Other than when Prime got that PI on Michael Irvin in the NFC Championship game. I think it was 94. NFC Championship game, PI'd Michael Irvin. They didn't call it Prime. You know that was a PI, baby. Don't be acting, goddamn it. You know that was PI. Mike, that was PI, baby. Man, that was bullshit. Without that PI, had they called that PI, Cowboys are winning 4 Super Bowls in a row. No doubt about it. Straight up. But the past 2 years, San Fran has been that hump. Last year, it was San Fran and Dak. I'm going to put it on them. I keep it 100, baby. Like I said, I keep it truthful. Y'all can't handle the truth. I keep it truthful. That's all I do. That's all I do. Again, no one is hated more than he who speaks the truth. And I got some hate out there. Believe that. But I'm going to keep it 100. That was Dak. But San Fran is the squad that's been that hump. And I'm telling you, y'all watch how easy we beat San Fran this year. Here in 3 weeks. We going to smash them boys. And y'all going to see, when we play San Fran, y'all going to see the difference. That's the 2 top squads in the motherfucking league, according to me and how I feel. At this point, San Fran, Dallas number 1. Y'all going to see how much better Dallas is than San Fran come week 5. Y'all can bet that shit. Literally, goddammit. Straight up. I'll probably put some bread on it. See because I know, I don't know, by week 5, we'll probably be favored in that motherfucker. Straight the fuck up. We'll probably be favored. That's the shit. I'm telling you, we're going to run through these next 2 weeks. It's going down, baby. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for next week, y'all. I can't wait for what this week in the NFL and what the boys bring. I know here there's been a shitload of motherfucking injuries, top backs in the league. Austin Eckler, Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, Aaron Rodgers, J.K. Dobbins. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy going on. It's crazy out here right now. Straight up. It's weird. It's just week 2 and so much weird shit's happening. But you know what's coldest and the weirdest after weird? I told y'all last year, last week, my expectations for the boys have drastically dropped over these past couple years, 2-3 years. I made the decision after the years and years and years of fucking straight torture and turmoil and sadness and depression and like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Like, God damn, so many of them. I had to lower my expectations, right? So, I'm not banking on it. I'm not banking on Super Bowl. I'm not banking on NFC Championship. I'm not banking on a playoff win. I'm not banking on none of that shit, but playoff berth, we're there for sure. We're in the playoffs, no doubt. I'll bank on that shit. I'll bet on that. I'll put my money on that shit right now. Straight up. Now, anything past that, I've learned to not expect anything past that. I've learned to allow just life to take its course and, let joy happen naturally. To be surprised by something you really, 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 really want, like you really, really want it, and you don't think there's no way on God's green earth that it would happen. I'd rather have that feeling when it comes to my boys. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, once again, great win. On to next week. On to the cards. Let's see what this week brings. I'm excited. It's a great year for football. Prime in Colorado. Dallas Cowboys looking like they different, as the kids say. They different. You know what I mean? Prime in Colorado and A&M, baby. We still doing our thing. We got to tighten up some things defensively, but offensively we looking good. It's just, man, it's craziness. I may be touching on the Aggies sometime here during this year. I'm sure I will, but it's an exciting year for football, and I'm glad that we're in it now. God damn it, we're here. But anyway, until next week, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you all again for joining me. I appreciate the love. If you don't mind, take a second, if you haven't already, download, comment, like, subscribe, share. Comment, like, subscribe, share, please. Again, shit, let me know what's happening. If y'all got topics y'all want to talk about, I'll give you my raw, uncut, unfiltered motherfucking opinion. This is what I do. I speak truth. Some people take offense to truth, but you can't be mad at truth. Some of y'all can't handle the truth, but y'all need it. But anyway, till next week, again, I appreciate y'all. Again, comment, like, subscribe, share. God damn it, once again, comment, like, subscribe, share. And until next week, baby, I appreciate y'all for joining me. Hey, it's going down, man. Looking forward to seeing y'all again next week, man. All love. 400, baby.